The Chronicles of Scythia.
Hello everyone, my name is Vasil and I am from Ukraine. And this variant is correct as well. Welcome to the TechSec channel. In this video we are going to talk about a fascinating topic. Women, cats, beer. No, not today. Today we are going to focus on Scythians, a historic and legendary community, which origin is not exactly known.
Scythian and Sakian are synonymous words. The Sakians are no doubt Indo-Europeans. So first let's remind who the Indo-Europeans are. According to the Kehan hypothesis by Gimbutas Anthony, around 6,500 years ago, the Proto-Indo-European community started forming within the influence of three close areas. They were the Lower Volga region, the Northwestern Caucasus, and the Dnipro-Carpathian region. The three areas were presumably Finno-Ugric, Northwest Caucasian, and Tripilo-Semitic speaking. Around 5,500 to 5,000 years ago, all components of Proto-Indo-Europeans were melted into the Yamna culture. It happened somewhere in Ukraine on the Dnipro river banks. The Yamna culture is the strongest candidate for the homeland of the first Indo-European language. Indo-Europeans were first people to domesticate horses. It increased their abilities to migrate. The Yamna people were first who made the tradition of building kurhans widely spread. A kurhan, Ukrainian kurhan, is a type of tumulus constructed over a grave. The Yamna culture people were nomadic pastoralists, who, according to the Kehan theory, by the early 3rd millennium BC, had expanded throughout the Pontic-Caspian steppe. After that, they migrated east, west, south, and again east. But we focus only on the Indian direction. The Indo-Europeans, which called themselves Aryas or Aryans, came through the stage of the Sintashta culture, the Andronova culture, and the Bactria-Margiana culture. The Aryas reached the Indus Valley, conquered highly developed Dravidic countries, and started the Vedic period, around 1,500 years BC. The new land was called Aryavarta. The Aryans were split into many caste, ethnic, religious, and other groups. By circa 1000 years BC, there raised a big conflict between royal cousins, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. They fought for 18 days on the field of Kuru. The Kurukshetra war was depicted in one of the major Sanskrit epics of ancient India, the Mahabharata.
As far as our topic is concerned, the most unexpected thing is the Scythians took part in the Kurukshetra war. It's probably the first time the Scythians are mentioned in history. In Sanskrit, the Scythians were called Shaka. Boom shakalaka.
The Mahabharata, especially the 8th book of Karna, explains the reasons for many phenomena of Scythian lifestyle and culture. For example, the warrior's weapon is depicted as covered with gold. The braver warrior is, the lighter glimpses his golden weapon, and the more enemies are attracted to fight with. Scythian weapon is also covered with gold. The Mahabharata warriors are compared with strong predators, mostly like lions or tigers. In the book of Drona, the Sakians are said to be courageous as Indra, and they are as furious as tigers. So, the Scythian animal style art can be regarded as illustrations or comics to different battles. Herodotus wrote, a Scythian warrior drank the blood of the first enemy killed by him. 500 years earlier, the Pandavas' hero Bhima had also drunk the enemy's blood on the field of Kuru.
It was one of the most disgusting things people had ever seen. But at that time, it was a hero's duty to behave the way. O tempora, o mores.
Another surprise about first Sakians is they were rather urban than nomadic. The main city was Sakala, just meaning second. It was situated in the Punjab on the Sakaladvipa between the rivers of Chandrabhaga and Irrawaddy. Nowadays, Sakala is Sialkot, a big industrial city in Pakistan. Sakala, founded by a Madra King Salya, was a big and very rich city. The people were very joyful. There were many festivals in the city. Every fortnight, a diva gave concerts in the central square. Sakala women were famous for their perfect beauty. First Sakyans were not an ethnic group, but a specific religious brotherhood. The religion of Sakas is awesome, and it's worth another video, isn't it?
The Kauravas lost the Kurukshetra war and were punished. The allies Sakyans were humiliated by cutting off half of their hair and driven out of India. Imagine how severe the dishonor was, because a long hair was a symbol of warrior dignity.
And so, Sakyans or Scythians were born by India. Bang! Driven out of Aryavarta in the 10th century BC, Sakyans settled in Bactria and Sogdiana. The new motherland was called Aryana-Vajja in Avestan. The Aryana-Vajja Sakyans were split into two religious groups. The groups that adopted Zarathustra doctrine were known as Iranians, or Medes and Persians. The holy book of Zoroastrianism, the Avesta, also revealed for other tribes that mostly preserved their Sakyan religion or other outlook. They were Turiya, Sairima, Saini, and Dahe. During the 9th and the 8th centuries, the Medes moved west, and the Sakyans moved mostly north. The Saini probably left their name in the Sayani Mountains. Central Asia was named Turan after the Turiya. The Sairima migrated to the land between the Ural and the Don rivers. They were known as Soромaids, Sarmatians, and Savirs. Maybe Siberia was called after the Severians. The Dahe stayed between the Caspian Sea and the Amu Darya. The markers of Sakyan life, such as Kurhan stone monuments, animal-style artworks, including flying deers, were found on vast territories. The Sakyans, born as an urban nation, migrated long distances as nomads. They created a vast confederation of kingdoms in Eurasia and influenced greatly on forming the present-day ethnic map. Some scholars propose to unite the Turkic, Mongolian, and Tungusic language families, and possibly also the Japonic and Koreanic languages, into the Altaic language family. I suppose the basis for common features of all these languages are rooted in their common Sakyan past. Nowadays, at least the Turks and Mongols strive hard for their Scythian identity. They are definitely descendants of the Eastern Sakyans. The Sakyan religion is still alive and known as Tengrism. It involves more and more devotees, especially in the Turkic countries. The Central Asia Sakyans were being replaced by the Turkic tribes starting from the 6th century. The descendants of Central Asia Sakyans are Ossetians of the Caucasus, Pamiris, and Jat people of India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, was also a Shaka. The question is, how much a Shaka, that is, a Scythian, are you? At the beginning of the 7th century BC, a part of Sakyans moved from the Dahi area to the Caucasus. They became partners of the strongest power in the region, the Assyrian Empire. Sakyans created even a stronger formation, which was known as the Kingdom of Ishkuza. Ishkuza kings took tributes even in Egypt. Their dominance in the region was stopped by their former Indian compatriots, the Medes. The date of Sakyan defeat was celebrated in Media and later Persia as the national holiday of Sakai. Oh, you see, I'm a Ukrainian thinking person, and I've never been to any English-speaking country. And I tried hard speaking English. Please, sorry my bad English. And now let's go to my motherland, to Ukraine. That is Great Scythia, or Great Scythia. The biggest second ally, Assyria, was also defeated. The elite Evishkuza and Assyria led Sakians to the Pontic steppe. In 513 year before Christ, Darius the Great wanted to conquer the Black Sea coastal regions, but 700,000 Persian warriors lost the war. Maybe Herodotus exaggerated the number of Persian troops. Anyway, the glory of Great Scythia reached the heavens after the defeat of Darius. Great Scythia flourished. Many art masterpieces were created. Huge royal kurgans were built on both banks of the Dnipro River. The capital of Scythia was near the town of Nikopol. In 331 year before Christ, Alexander the Great sent 30,000 troops under the command of Zopyrionis to conquer Great Scythia. The whole Macedonian army disappeared in Great Scythia. Nobody turned back home. It was while Alexander the Great with 32,000 troops conquered the huge Persian Empire. Again, Great Scythia confirms the reputation of the strongest nation. There is a very strange thing about the Black Sea Scythia. It disappeared soon after the victory over the Macedonians.
There is not yet a clear idea where Great Scythia has gone to. Do you want to know it? Is this topic worth a video? If you discover any new information during the video, let us know in the comments below. Be sure to follow the TechSec Attack channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.